For 6 years, I clung to the belief that our marriage was impenetrable, a safe haven built to withstand any hardship. Like all couples, we encountered our share of struggles, but I was sure we'd always come out stronger on the other side, united. Most of my time was consumed by a demanding full-time job and an ambitious side project that often kept me out later than I preferred. Despite the long hours and distance, my loyalty to her never wavered. I showed my love in the only ways I knew, through dedication, through sacrifice. But about a year ago, I began to sense a quiet drift in her demeanor. At first, the signs were so faint they could have easily been missed. Delayed replies to my messages, the disappearance of those affectionate hugs that once greeted me at the door. As the weeks wore on, those subtle cues turned into glaring red flags. She no longer showed interest in my day, didn't laugh at my jokes anymore, and her phone never left her side, always flipped screen down on the table. She started taking extra care with her appearance, dressing up just to make a quick trip to the grocery store, wearing a new scent, keeping her nails flawlessly done, waxing more frequently. When I asked, she chalked it all up to self-improvement, a personal transformation. I wanted to believe her. I desperately wanted those words to be true, but a shadow of doubt began to stretch over everything. One afternoon, I came home unexpectedly early after a meeting was canceled. From down the hallway, I heard a laugh, light, vibrant, carefree, echoing from the other room. A sound I hadn't heard from her in years. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I needed to be sure. So I watched, quietly, carefully, pretending not to notice while I gathered the truth. A few days later, while she was in the shower, her phone buzzed on the nightstand. The screen lit up. A message preview appeared, from someone saved as Lisa. But what it said shattered me. Last night was amazing. I can still feel you. My stomach dropped. That night, while she slept peacefully beside me, I unlocked her phone and read everything. Lisa wasn't a woman. It was a man, and their affair had been going on for months, maybe longer. They had pet names, made plans to run off together, and joked about me. She described me as dull, passionless. She told him how she faked headaches and fatigue to avoid being intimate with me, only to give herself entirely to him. Each message felt like a blade, slicing deeper than the last. Still, I said nothing. I wanted to see what she would do. Whether she'd come clean, express regret, or continue living the lie. A few days later, I saw her carefully folding clothes into a small suitcase. I asked where she was going, and she looked me dead in the eye, her smile smug and unashamed. "I'm heading out for the weekend," she said. "Who are you going with?" I asked, already knowing the answer. She shrugged, her tone almost triumphant. "You know who. You can't stop me. I want to shine for him." Her words felt like a punch straight to the chest. She looked at me as though I were nothing more than an obstacle to her newfound excitement. I didn't beg. I didn't raise my voice. I stood there, frozen, watching her walk away like I was just some memory she'd finally outgrown. That night, sleep never came. I sat alone in the dim glow of the living room, memories flooding me. The laughter we'd shared, the dreams we'd built, the quiet moments I once thought meant everything. I'd worked tirelessly, thinking I was creating a future for both of us. All the while, she was slowly slipping away, leaving me to mourn the shell of what used to be us. The next day, I removed every trace of her from our home, her clothes, jewelry, makeup, even the mug she used every morning. I packed everything and left it at her sister's house. On Monday, I hired a divorce attorney. I changed the locks, called in a professional cleaning crew to purge the house of every reminder of her, and began researching how to sell the property. That Sunday, she returned. I watched from the window as she struggled with her key at the door, confused when it wouldn't turn. Minutes later, my phone rang. Her voice was sharp, angry, demanding to know why she was locked out. I remained calm. "Your things are at your sister's. We're finished," I said plainly. She didn't expect that. Her rage turned to desperation. Her voice cracked as she begged to explain. She told me it had been a mistake, a moment of bad judgment. The weekend hadn't gone as she imagined. He had another woman all along, and after their little trip, he cut her off completely. She cried, pleaded, asked to come home, claimed she never meant to hurt me. But all I could hear were her cold, smug words from before. You can't stop me. I want to shine for him. That memory was burned into my soul. I told her she made her choice. And now I had made mine. She called me heartless. I reminded her she had shown me exactly how to be. Then I ended the call. Her sobs echoed in my mind for a while, but they didn't shake me. Now I live alone. But it's peaceful. There's no more pretending. No more wondering if I'm enough. No more chasing after someone who gave her love away so freely to another. She thought I'd never walk away. Thought I'd cling no matter what. She miscalculated. She wanted to dazzle him. Now, she's free to chase whatever fantasy she thinks will finally fulfill her. As for me, I'm done fighting for something she abandoned long ago.